fatal shooting of the sheriff's deputy, Frank Bianco Jr. When I see that we would spend over $26,000 on broadcasting a board meeting, of which if you took out the department heads, the Kenosha News, we'd have 4 residents in this village hall tonight. When there is a matter of concern in a neighborhood, this village hall is packed. What I can see with the $26,000 is our police officers on the road in a remote area. That same incident that happened in Fabiano can happen here. And how? I hope it never happens. But to have that on video in the squad cars would be absolutely beneficial. 1 year ago, City Commissioner Officer Miller, wintertime, pulls over a car for expired base or a broken tail, and I don't recall which. Pulls him over. The guy gets out of the car and starts shooting at the officer. And guess what? City of Kenosha has video recordings in the squad cars, caught on tape. That didn't go too far in the trial. You can't argue visual evidence. When we're talking officer safety, as opposed to the entertainment of some in the village, I'll go with officer safety. At some point in time, when this village has the wherewithal to broadcast this meeting, I'll vote for it 100%, if it's done right.
Mike? No, there's 3 ways to make this happen. One, you can raise everybody's taxes, even those who don't have cable, I'll pay for this. Since people criticize Assembly for tax increase each year, I don't think that's a very good idea. We could cut services in 1 or 2 areas. Pay for this videotaping. I certainly wouldn't want to consider that because the village taxpayers deserve the fine services they get. We've always tried to stand up to extremely high standards. Or you can cut out what's already approved the capital budget this year. Those that come closest, and I didn't know that your report was going to include, so a couple are included, but and I don't think you want to cut out anything like the fire and rescue mobile and portable radios. The police requested mobile and portable radios. A police squad car, that comes close to the cost. Parks Department for a lawnmower. I don't think anybody would suggest removing these from the capital budget. But when you look at some of the items that didn't make this year's budget, just as Mike had mentioned, police requested in-car videos. That didn't even make it. The additional squad car. Parks needs a pickup truck. Public Works needs a pickup truck. Public Works needs skid steer. They didn't even make the list. Somehow money just isn't there, and I can't see spending it. I mean, I would love to see the day when we can broadcast these things live. I would love to see it. I've always been for it, and I will continue to be for it, but the money has to be there, and it has to be feasible. And the quality of services have to always be there, and I certainly would want to make sure it's alive and good quality service, because the standards we always lived up to in this village have been high, and I don't want to make it substandard, that's for sure. A comment was made, and you say residents deserve to see this. Yes, I would love to see the residents deserve a lot. I would love to see them get everything they possibly can get. But the first thing they deserve is fiscal responsibility, due diligence, and accountability from the board for what we spend and how much we spend money and what we spend it on. I mean, we've been criticized this year for spending money lavishly. Some of the items that got cut from the budget didn't seem too lavish to me, I guess. We did hold budget working sessions, several of them. Every department had their requests. They were scrubbed thoroughly by Mike and Kathy Gessel. Went over every one of them. They went over them again at the working sessions. The board did with every one of the department heads. Many hundreds of hours, man and women hours, were spent here discussing the budgets, going over every single one of those line items. So they did its due diligence. Some were recommended, some got taken off the recommended list, some were added. The opportunity is yours. Come to the next budget working sessions next year. Listen to what's in on the capital plan, what's included, what's not included, and you can come to the next board meeting for the hearings on the budget. Speak on it, say what you'd like to see removed, added, whatever. You get your say at that point in time, and we'll listen. But the budget was indeed given due diligence. Sometimes I really have to wonder why you're really requesting this at this point in time when you heard the report last meeting from Mike about how much money we're going to spend because of the roughest winter we've spent as a village in our history, through salt plowing. Now road maintenance is gonna be added on to the cost that they showed, which was quite high last time. I just can't see and understand why we wanna do it right now. Mike?
Just want to add, one of the things in the budget, we had a video technician, and we had a really talented video technician. And it just isn't Channel 25 he's working on. One of the things that the village board required is that new first developments, have a video recording on the premises for crimes that occur and things like that. That's not easy work to, other people say, oh, you put some cameras up. There's a lot more to it. And that's the kind of things where he helps us get that line, whether it's crime outlets, the target developments going up. And the police chief can tell you how much it helps to have a good video shot of somebody committing a crime in an area where we might not have a patrol car. He's able to get that put together, make sure it works right, and then enhance it, make it work for the police department when they go out and look for that kind of work. And we're in a position where we can fund videos and squad cars. And really, that was one of the ones that we wanted to put in. He's going to be the guy that's going to be able to make that system work for us. In the roof, we've really taken